Miss Danielle here, and I have a word for you. They want to make it hard for you. My friend, you're going to run across people in your life that are assigned to your life to try to make things hard for you. So look, the verse for today is Isaiah 54:17, and it reads, "No weapon formed against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me, declares the Lord." So, my friend, like I said, there's going to be people that are assigned to your life in order to take you out, just like we all have angels. Some of us, we have people and demons and spirits that have been attached to us, whether it's through our bloodline, whether it's through the things that you've done, the sins that you've committed, whatever it is, you're gonna have people that are gonna try to make it hard for you. It's important that you understand and know that this is normal, but you have to be in connection with the Most High God in order for you to get victory over these things that are trying to make it hard for you. Let me give you an example. You may be someone who is always singled out. You may be ostracized by other people. You may have to go through things 10 times harder than others just to get the same results. You may be around people that are trying to waste your time, whether it's the person you're in a relationship with, whether it's the people that you're working with in the job that you have, whatever it is, things just may be harder for you. My friend, I want to encourage you to pray to the Most High God and ask Him for strength. And this verse reminds us that no weapons formed against us will prosper. Now, this doesn't say that the weapons won't be formed. So there's going to be things that you go through. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles that you're going to face. But you have to know that God has already given you the victory over these things. He's already declared that, the blessings are from Him. It says, "And you will refute every tongue that accuses you." People are going to accuse you, my friend. People are going to lie on you. People are going to make you out to be the liar. People are going to try to defame you. People are going to speak against you. People are not going to like you for no reason. There's a lot of people in my life that don't like me for no reason. Well, they got their own reasons, but it's not nothing that I did. It's coming from them. Some people in your life, they may try to project onto you how they're feeling, but make it out to be that you're the problem. You got to stay away from negativity in this life, in this year, because negativity is something that is scary because it can cause a lot. Negativity can cause sickness and disease. Negativity can cause drama. Negativity can do a lot. You want to stay away from negative people, and you don't want to be a negative person in the situations that you have going on in your life either. So like I was saying, my friend, they're gonna try to make it hard for you. You may be trying to pursue your dreams or your goals. They're gonna make it harder for you. So be ready to go to war with the world. Be ready. And the way we do this is we be in connection with God. We have to have a strong relationship with God. We have to be in our word. We have to be reading the word. We have to be praying. And we have to know and understand that once you are, separated from God, you are susceptible for the enemy to come into your life. Once God has departed from you, it is going to be harder for you. I'm in the book of Judges right now, and the other day I read the chapter in the book of Judges talking about Samson and Delilah. And Samson, you know who Samson was. He was the man who was strong. He was fierce. His strength was tied to his hair. He had locks in his hair, and he wanted to marry a Philistine woman, and it just so happened to be that she was a harlot, which means she was a 304, and he wanted to marry her, and he did that, but that ultimately cost him his life. And I remember reading when it talked about how Delilah had his hair cut, and once his hair was cut, the Lord had departed from him. His strength left him. God was no longer with him at that point. And he didn't even know this yet, because he had woke up and his hair was gone, and he thought he was going to be able to fight off the Philistines and stuff like that. But he didn't even have the Lord with him anymore. He didn't have his strength with him anymore. So when we allow sin to, indulge in our life, we allow that to come in between us and the Most High God. And you know what's crazy is, you know, Samson's parents had warned him about marrying the harlot Philistine woman. They had tried to warn him, but he didn't listen. Like, he let his desires take over him. He let what he wanted become, you know, the idol of his life, and it cost him his life. Like, he literally was killed by the woman that he wanted to be with. Some of us, we are picking the wrong people, and then you try to blame the woman as a whole or the man as a whole because you picked the wrong person. Me and my sister be talking about that all the time, how like we know women because we're women, and I know men because they men. So it's like seeing the types of women that some of the men that we was in school with and stuff like that, like our friends, the type of woman that they picked, and we knew those women, we was like, no, don't pick her. But it's like sometimes you are blind to the enemy, like you're blind. And it's just so important that you ask God for discernment, and that if you have people in your life trying to warn you about something or someone, to listen, take heed, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna be people sent in your life to make it harder. They're from the enemy, and like I said, they're gonna be against you naturally. They're gonna try to project onto you the things that they've been through and make it like you're the problem. It's gonna be people that are in the way, like they're gonna be set up to, you know, deter you from the goals and the dreams and the accomplishments and the assignment that you have. They're going to be set up. They're going to be distractions. So you have to be aware of this. You have to be on the lookout for this. Just know that just like God has blessed us all with angels and stuff like that, there's also going to be enemies in your life. So we have to declare and decree that we already have the victory over these things, and know and understand that God is with us. He says no weapon formed against us will prevail. So there's gonna be things that you go through in your life that are meant to set you back. They're meant to throw you off. They're meant to take you out. But we have to stay on God's side, and we have to know that the Most High God is on our side. We don't want the Lord to depart from us because of the sins that we are committing or the things that we're doing that aren't right. So we have to be doing the right things. We have to stay in a posture of forgiveness to those who have hurt us, because this word also tells us to forgive our enemies and to pray for our enemies. So it's so important that you be praying for your enemies, and you know what I'm saying, loving them the way that they need to be loved, and let vengeance be in the hands of God, because God can mess up a person way more than you can. So leave vengeance to the Most High God, and just know that, like I said, people gonna be trying to make it hard for you. So it's that much more important that you be having a relationship with God and praying to God, and already, you know, staying close to him and connected with him, and allow him to lead your life, and listen to God when he's telling you something, so that you don't have to go through all the things that you may have had to go through if you didn't listen to the Most High God. So my friends, this is my word for you today. They gonna try to make it hard for you, but you always gonna be one step ahead because you got God on your side. Happy Tuesday. I love y'all so much. God bless you, and I will see you soon.